The first maybe that we, as Liverpool fans, maybe seen of Patrick Berger and heard of Patrick Berger was at Euro '96, and you got the chance to play at Anfield. What were your first impressions of Liverpool and Anfield when you played there with the Czech team?
Fantastic stadium, you know. Even when we played at Man United or we played Aston Villa ground, and we played at Wembley, you know, it was awesome. It was fantastic.
And did that maybe whet your appetite to one day? Did it?
Well, I didn't know actually that Liverpool is interested in me until the day before the final against Germany in Wembley. My manager came to me and said that you know, they are interesting and they would like to get me in the summer. But obviously I had a contract in Germany for another 2 years. But as soon as I knew that Liverpool is interested in that, it was in my head every single day. So I was really desperate to go.
What were your best memories from the tournament? Even though the Czech team didn't win, what was your kind of favourite part of playing at Euro '96?
Well, I think it was the whole tournament. You know, I mean, we had a mixed team. We had young players, experienced players. It was the first big tournament for me and for most of the lads. And genuinely, you know, the feeling about the tournament, and then at the end of the day, the silver medal, I think for us was like to win it. You know, if I'm looking back at it right now, we could win it. We could have a gold medal, but at that time, silver medal for us was something unbelievable. You know, I mean, for most of us, that actually started our career.
And what was it like to score in the final?
Yeah, it's always great if you score, you know, but it was not enough.
And your success in the tournament, like we've said, helped you secure that move to Liverpool. What was it like when you got the call that you knew the deal was going through and you were going to be moving to Anfield?
I was absolutely delighted. You know, I was over the moon. My father was really, really happy, and it was great. You know, it was great, and I will never forget it.
Do you remember your first few days in the city and going to Melwood? What was it like? Which players kind of welcomed you in? And
no, actually, I went to Anfield to sign the deal, but I was waiting for work permit. I had to wait, so I signed the deal. I saw the manager, the stadium, and then I flew back home, and I was waiting. I think it took two weeks, you know, to get the work permit. So, and I was training with Slavia Prague during the time I was waiting for the work permit. And the day before, actually, I got injured. So when I came back to Anfield, I was injured. I couldn't play.
And is it true you described that day signing for Liverpool as the greatest day in your career?
It was, for me. It was in the football career. Definitely, it was the happiest day for me.
Do you remember your debut? Do you remember much about playing at Anfield for the first time in the Liverpool shirt? Was that different to playing at the Euros?
Actually, my debut was for the reserve team because I was coming back from injury, and we played at Anfield, and I think it was 10 or 15,000 spectators there. I think the cup was full, and it was unbelievable atmosphere, and it was, you know, something to remember to me.
Did that make you think then, to have that many fans there for the reserve game, that it would be even more special when you first played for the first team?
Yeah, it was unreal, you know, like to have 10,000 people for the reserve team. It was unreal, and I think my first game was at Leicester, when I actually I played second half and scored 2 goals. So that was the fantastic debut for me.
Well won back by McManaman. He's got Robbie Fowler through the middle. Now Patrick Berger on his left foot. Oh, it's a great goal. Patrick Berger announcing himself into the Premier League in fine style.
Liverpool just playing the game at their own pace, looking for openings. Away goes Berger. Pulls 3 defenders away, and what a goal from Patrick Berger!
And your home debut must have been a dream as well. That was against Chelsea, was it? And you
Yes.
scored 2 again.
Yes.
It couldn't have went any better.
No, it couldn't. I mean, the start for me was, you know, it was as a dream.
Do you remember the emotions of scoring at Anfield for the first time for Liverpool?
It's always special when you score at Anfield. It doesn't matter who against, or in which game, even if it's a Premier League or UEFA Cup, Champions League, whatever competition it is, you know, it's always special.
That's broken up well by Matteo. Berger, he's allowed to go on. There should be 2 for Liverpool. Patrick Berger